What's up, guys? So today I'm going to be going over the top 10 weapon skins in Pixel Gun 3D that I personally think look the best. Of course, this is my opinion, but I try to add the best skins I could think of. Before we get into the list, it would definitely be appreciated if you guys left a like and even subscribe, but you don't even have to. But yeah, let's just get right into the video. Alright, so before we get onto the list, I actually wanted to go over some honorable mentions that just couldn't make it onto the list, but they still are cool and they just deserve an honorable mention. First of all is the Northern Lights Black Hole. The Black Hole is kind of mid right now. It's a pretty cool skin, but it's not very usable, and I just feel like they could have given it to a different weapon that was actually usable. But of course, it's a pretty cool skin. I just feel like there are some better skins out right now. Next is the Halloween Pixel Gun skin. You can't really use this skin unless you have like X mods or you're just trying to troll. But it's a good honorable mention because it's the only Pixel Gun reskin. And I just feel like it's more or less like a novelty item to have, just a collector's item, because really who's actually using like the Pixel Gun right now? But it's pretty cool to own, and I wish I owned it, but you know, it's like nothing too special. It's just a pumpkin on the Pixel Gun. So yeah, the last honorable mention is the Broken Heart Aphrodite crossbow. I think that's how you say Aphrodite, but it's cool, but there's a lot of better skins, and that's really it. I'm not gonna hold you, it's a top tier skin, but it just couldn't really fit into the list. I feel like there are some better weapons on the list that, of course, I don't really like Aphrodite crossbow that much either, so I don't feel like it deserves a spot on the list. So for the number 10 spot is the Black Friday tactical knife. It barely made it onto the list, but the only reason I have it on here is because I love the tactical knife. It's a really fun weapon to use, and I just feel like it's really good for 3-cast spamming. There's really nothing special about it. There's no healing, so it's a really default good like melee to use. It reminds me of CS:GO, but I actually do like the skin a little bit. It has like money signs like going around it, and I don't know, I like it. I wish I had it. It's another skin that I just don't own for some reason, and I had a chance to get it, but I just didn't. So I really regret that. But definitely a skin that it definitely deserves a top 10. For the number 9 spot, we got the Black Dragon Triple Bite. Top tier reskin, but it's just much better than the default skin. I don't really like the default Triple Bite, but I just feel like the Black Dragon skin is really cool. It adds some like cool effects, and I don't even have Triple Bite. Like Pixel Gun has to hook me up with the Triple Bite, bro, because I've been looking for it. I don't even know if it's available in the gallery, but I kind of want it. The dragons look really nice, and it was actually either this or the Deepwater Comet skin, which actually looks really cool. I just feel like I couldn't even fit into the honorable mentions, but it's definitely, I feel like the Black Dragon Triple Bite is a good skin. Alright, so for the number 8 spot is actually going to go to the Robot Head No Tick skin, or the Necklace of the Ice King skin. Now, it's by far the best Necklace of the Ice King skin at the moment. I feel like the rest of them are pretty mid, and I just feel like I usually just go with the default skin instead of the rest of them. Another weapon I don't have, but it's a pretty old skin, but it deserves to be used like a ton more, and it kind of reminds me of like a Terminator, like the Terminator's face or something like that. So I really want it. They sadly made it unavailable like not too long ago, so I keep on like regretting not getting a bunch of these skins. Alright, so for the number 7 spot is going to go to the Crystal Anti-Champion Rifle. The rest are kind of mid, like the rest of the Anti-Champion Rifle skins are kind of mid. They got like the Watermelon one, which I don't like at all, the Steampunk one, which is alright, and the Christmas Tree one. But for some reason, I always just like using the Crystal one. And the Anti-Champion Rifle, that like it's the only Anti-Champion Rifle effect or skin that gives it like a new laser, or like it just makes the laser like blue. And it's by far the best Crystal skin personally, out of like the Crystal Laser Cycler and the Crystal Dislike. They're still good, but I just feel like the Crystal Anti-Champion Rifle just comes on top. Number 6 is actually going to go to the Sacred Debt Collector, or Debts Collector, I don't even know. I own the skin, but of course I don't even own the Debts Collector, so I can't even use it. I like the shooting effect, and I like how they like completely change the sounds to like match like the kind of like the aesthetic of what the weapon was trying to go for, the weapon skin. And I really like it. I think it is much better like than the original default skin, because I just find the other skin just boring. So I definitely want to get the Debts Collector so I can just use this skin specifically. But yeah, alright, so for the number 5 spot is actually going to be the Altered AK 5.56 skin. It makes it look like a futuristic AK-47, and I like the hologram look to it. There's a lot of altered skins, but this one is the best one personally out of all of them. I think the Altered Champion Solar Cannon and the the Space Rifle skins came close, but the AK 5.56 skin just like pulls it off better. And there's a lot of them. There's I think a total of like 4 or 5 alter skins, but it's just, I think the AK just looks a lot better. Alright, for the number 4 spot goes to all of the Snowfall skins. I think they all almost look completely the same, so that's why I'm just going to say they all deserve a spot here. Personally, I like the Harsh Punisher and the Headhunter pistol skins like the most, but to be honest, I just feel like they don't have any difference to them. Of course, people like the Ultimatum skin, but there's not too much of a difference. I do like the look to them because they're just the exact same shape, but instead they're like covered in like this blue snowfall effect, which I'm a really big fan of, so they definitely deserve a number 4 spot. The number 3 spot actually is going to go to the Irradiated Mammoth skin. I think that's how you say that. I might be glazing it because it's the only skin that really, it's like it only has like a green glow to the Mammoth, but I feel like it makes the Mammoth look like 10 times better. And of course, putting it at 3 is kind of crazy, but I've always wanted this skin. It's been a dream skin. Even if I don't really use the Mammoth, I feel like I'll use it a lot more if I get the Irradiated Mammoth skin. Of course, there is the Goo Substance Scythe one, but I feel like the Mammoth just like, again, pulls it off a lot better than the Goo Substance Scythe with the irradiated look. And there's really not too much to show for the skin, but I think it just looks crazy. Alright, so for the number 2 spot, it's gonna go to the Nuclear Reactor Ultimatum. Everyone has their own favorite Ultimatum skin, but this is my favorite, even if I don't own it. I don't own like 90% of these skins on the list, but for some reason when they came out, I didn't like really buy like the Pixel Pass that had the skin in them. So, but the Nuclear Reactor skin just looks so cool. Alright, for the number 1 spot may not come as a surprise to a lot of people, but of course it's the North Pole Ultimatum skin. It is something crazy with this Ultimatum skin, and I want to see them do more skins like these. And I also feel like the Northern Lights at like above the Ultimatum, just give it like a 10 times better look to it. And just like the Black Hole Northern Light skin, I just feel like the Ultimatum just looks so much better. And I'm not gonna hold you, it's not my favorite skin. I feel like the Nuclear Reactor has always been my favorite Ultimatum one, but I just feel like it's the best looking. Definitely not my favorite to use, but I'm not gonna lie, it's the best looking. Alright, so that's really all there is to this list. If you guys disagreed, comment down below what weapons or weapon skins you would actually put on this list instead of what I put. Also comment down below what more top 10s you would like to see, or more tier lists. I have a lot of videos that's gonna come out that are top 10s, so that's really it. If you guys would want to like and subscribe to show your guys' support, and yeah, I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.